Hello, fantastic first graders. My name is Mr. Kurtz. I'm a teacher from Brenda Scott Academy, and I'm so excited to be your reading teacher for today. So before we get started with today's lesson, here are our reminders of what our daily practices should be to help us prepare for second grade. First, we should watch the alphabet chant video located on the district's YouTube channel. Second, you should read your decodable reader for the week. Third, practice your high-frequency word lists. Fourth, read for 20 minutes today and complete a reading log entry. And finally, make sure you're practicing your handwriting. You can be doing that by practicing writing the letters A to Z, uppercase and lowercase, writing your high-frequency words, working on CVCE and CVC words, and writing short and simple sentences. Now that that's out of the way, let's get started with our lesson. Okay, our daily routine for this lesson is going to be practicing our high frequency words. So with that, let's get started. All right, students, we are going to move on with today's lesson, and we are starting with our high frequency words. And remember, these words are so important to help us become the best readers and writers that we can be. So for this activity, when you see the letter on the screen, I want you to say the sound for that letter. Are we ready? All right, let's get started. What's the sound? What's the sound? What's the sound? Ks, ks. What's the sound? T, t, t. All right, let's put them all together. Ks, t. Go ahead and put those all together. What's the word? Next, that's right. Oh my goodness, everybody give yourselves a virtual hug. Great job on that one. The word is next. And with that, we can move on to our next word. Let's get started with our next high frequency word. Remember, when you see the letter, say the sound. What's the sound? S. What's the sound? T, t, t. What's the sound? I, I, I. What's the sound? Oh, oh. What's the sound? Oh, oh. So we have s, t, I, oh. S, t, I, oh. Let's put them all together, and the word is? That's right, it's still. Go ahead, give yourselves a fist bump. Great job, still. Even when I am home, I can still learn my high frequency words. Great job, first graders. Remember, when you see the letter, say the sound. What sound is this? Wha, wha, wha. What sound is this? Ah, ah, ah. What sound is this? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I know when an A and a Y are together, they say A, A. So we have wha, A. One last letter. What sound does that make? S. That's right. So wha, A, S. What does that say when you put it all together? Ways. That is right. There are so many ways for us to learn even from home. Go ahead and give yourselves a high five. Great work, first graders. All right, let's get started. So remember, when you see the letter, say the sound. Everybody ready? All right, let's go. What's the sound? Wha, wha, wha. What's the sound? Ah, ah, ah. What's the sound? What's the sound? T, t, t. All right, let's say all those sounds together. Wha, ah, t. Want, want. The word is want. That's right. Awesome job. Everybody give yourself some hand waves. You did so well on those. All right, this high frequency word is a little bit of a challenge because it does not play fair. This is one that we just have to remember from our sight alone. So let me go ahead and show you the letters to this word. T, H, E-Y. Does anyone know what this word says? The word is they. All of my students, they are my friends. They. What's the word say? They. That is correct. So this is one of those words that we just have to know by seeing because it does not play fair. Great job, first graders. Go ahead and give yourselves a fist bump. All right, here is our next word. Remember, when you see the letters, make the sound. What sound is it? That's right. What sound is it? Ah, that's right. What sound does this make? K, k. Good job. And then what sound? Oh, we have an E at the end of this word, and we have a vowel in the middle. I know when we have our magic E, it's going to make that vowel in the middle say its name. So we have A, K, and our E is silent because it's the magic E. A, K. What's that word? That's right, the word is make. Make, good job. Make your hands wave because you did so well. Make. For this high frequency word, the ending is a little bit different, but it rhymes with some words that we have learned. So let's look at our first letter. What sound does that letter make? That's right, it says k, k. Now let's look at our ending. I-N-D. Does anyone know any words that end with I-N-D? You're right, the word find or bind. So on this one, we have the K sound, k, and then we have our ending, our I-N-D ending, eind, k, eind. What's that word? That's right, the word is kind. Right now it is so important to be kind to our friends. Great work, first graders. Give yourselves another fist bump because that was a tough one and you did so well. Okay, we are on our last high frequency word for today, and let's see what these first two letters are. T and H. What sound do the T and H make together? That's right, the T and H make the sound th, like in they. Let's see what our next letters are. What sound does this letter make? That's right, it says eh, eh. And this letter? S. That's right. And we have an E at the end. I know that is our magic E, so it is going to make the other vowel say its name. So we have V, E, S, V, E, S. And our last E is silent. It's that magic E. What's the word that those make? V, E, S. That's right. The word is these. These high frequency words were a lot of fun to do. Go ahead and give yourselves a hand wave because you finished your high frequency words. Great job. All right, students, so for today's lesson, we are going to practice spelling some words with a magic E at the ending. So I know when there is magic E at the ending of a word, it means the vowel in the middle is going to say its name. Another word that we use for these are CVCE words. So when I say to practice writing with your CVCE words, I mean to practice writing with words that have a consonant, a vowel, a consonant, and then that magic E at the ending. Are we ready to get started? All right, let's go. So let's go ahead and get our minds ready to learn with our transition song. Sing it with me if you know it. Sit down and come together, together, together. Sit down and come together, together right now. Open up your ears now and listen for the vowel sounds. It's time to hear the vowel sounds we're making right now. So first graders, our targets for today are, I can decode a word with a vowel in the middle and an magic E at the end. I can use what I know about common spelling patterns to spell words with that common pattern correctly. So what that means is at the end of the day today, you are going to be able to decode. That means break down those words that have a vowel in the middle and a magic E at the end. It also means that you are going to be able to use the pattern that we practice, that CVCE pattern, to spell words that fit it, even if you don't know the word before. Are we ready to go? Let's get our thinking caps on, get our ears open and ready to learn, and get started. So first graders, we are going to practice that magic E roll with some very silly words. These words are out of this world. They're like a Martian wrote them. They are so silly. Before we get started, let's just remind ourselves what we're looking for are words that have a vowel in the middle and an E at the end. And that E at the end is going to be silent, and it's going to make the vowel in the middle of the word say its name. That's what we're talking about when we talk about the magic E. So when we look at these silly words, let me put them up. There they are. Those words are so silly. But when we look at them, we notice right away there's an E at the end of all of those words. And after the beginning sound, there's a vowel in each one. That means those vowels are going to say their names and the E's are going to be silent. So let's go ahead and practice reading them. We'll start at the top. The top word is gleep. Then we have hume. Then we have plewed. Then we have sleen. Oh my goodness, those words are so silly. They are so far out of this world. But because we know about our magic E, we're able to read them anyways. Here's another way to break it down. Let me show you. So I'm going to put a blue line underneath my vowels. I have my E in the middle, and I have my magic E here at the end. So I know right off the bat, my magic E is going to make this one say its name, and my magic E will be silent. And then I have my consonants, my G and my L, and my P. So let me go ahead and break it down. I know my G and L, when they go together, they say gl, gl, like glow or glue, gl. And then I have my E with the magic E, so this E is going to say its name, E. And then I have a P. What sound does a P make? That's right, it says p, p, potato, p, parrot. So I have gl, E, p, gleep. And I'm not going to say that last E, remember, because it's our magic E, so it stays silent. Gleep. Awesome job. Let's go ahead and look at the next one. So before I do it, I'm going to give you a few minutes. Go ahead, think about which ones are our consonants and which ones are our vowels. All right, let's go ahead and show. So I'm going to put my green line underneath the H, underneath the M. Those are my consonants. And my vowels are my U and my E. And I know this E here, it's a magic E, so I'm going to draw my line to remind me. It's going to make the U say its name, and this E will be silent. So let's sound it out. U, U, hume. Awesome job. Give yourselves a pat on the back. We're already halfway done with this. You're doing so well. Okay, let's look at the next one. So this one's sort of similar to the one at the top. We have that sound with the L. So we had gl up here, and down here we have pull, pull, like plow, pull. So our P and our L are going to get underlined. Those are our consonants. Our D gets underlined. That's a consonant. And then I have my U and my E. And remember, what's this E doing? That's right, it's a magic E. So it's going to make this U say its name, and it will be silent. So let's sound this one out. Pull, U, D. Plewed, plewed. Awesome job, first graders. Oh, you are doing so well. Let's look at our very last one. Once again, we have that L sound, that S and L together, sol. And then we underline our other consonant, our N. We'll underline both of our E's, our vowels. And where do I need to put this arrow? Absolutely correct. Let me draw it right there. All right, let's sound it out. Sol, E, Sleen. Great job, first graders. You did so well. Everybody give yourselves a pat on the back for that one. All right, now let's see. I'm going to test you all. I'm going to put up on the screen some real words that use this same roll with the magic E. Go ahead and try to read these words. Maybe read them to a friend or a family member that's nearby. See if you can read these ones correctly. Ready? All right, let me show you the words. Go ahead, try reading that word. All right, the word is cute. Cute. The bunnies that I saw outside yesterday were pretty cute. Go ahead and try reading this one. Okay, this word is Eve. Eve. The night before Christmas is Christmas Eve. All right, let's try this one. This one is rude. Rude. You want to make sure that you're not being rude and say please and thank you. Rude. And the last one. Fuse. The word is fuse. When I open the front of my car, I can see the fuse. Awesome job. And keep in mind as we do the rest of our activities, we're looking for these E's at the end, the magic E that makes that other vowel say its name. Great job, first graders. All right, first graders, please join me in singing our transition song as we move out of our lesson and into our activity. 1, 2, 3. It's time to write the words we know to show what we're learning. It's time to say and spell words to show what we've learned. Okay, first graders, to end out our lesson for today, we are going to do some spelling with style. That's right, we are going to use some different styles to spell some of these words to help us practice. So, I will say a word, then we'll break it down, spell it out letter by letter, and as we do that, we'll do it with style. So I think I'm going to do mine with some chicken arms, but I know I could also do it as an opera singer, or I could whisper it like a little mouse, or I could even do it in my regular voice, whatever works best for you. But be sure that you have a paper and pencil with you so you can write the words as well as say them out loud. I'm going to show you the first one. Once again, I'm going to use those chicken arms. So our first word is wipe. I need to wipe my nose. Wipe. So I'm going to think about it. I'm going to remember what those letter sounds are. W, I, P. And I'm going to get my chicken arms up and go ahead and spell it. W, I, P, E. And I know the E is there because it's the magic E. It's what makes the I say its name and it stays silent. Let's see if we're correct. Awesome job. All right, are we ready to start on the next one? Give me a thumbs up. All right, let's get started. The next word is stone. Stone. When you're outside, you may see a stone. Sound it out. Say the letters. Do it with some style. Got it written down? All right, let's see if we got it correct. Great work. Okay, the next word is size. Size. When I buy my shirt, it has to be the right size. Size. Go ahead and sound it out. Write it down. Let's see. Great work, first graders. The next word is line. Line. To write my letters neatly, I make sure they are on the line. Go ahead and write it down. Let's see. Great work. Okay, the next word is stoke. Stoke. I need to stoke the fire. Stoke. Go ahead and write it down. Let's check. Great work. And our last word is bake. Bake. Mr. Kurtz likes to bake cookies. Bake. Go ahead and write it down. And let's check, very last one. Awesome job. Give yourselves a pat on the back. You all worked so hard on those. And I know that when we look at these words, what we see are a vowel in the middle, and then that magic E at the end that makes the vowel say its name. Keep that in mind because we're going to practice it in our activity later. Great job on this lesson today, students. All right, first graders, it is time for our activity today. This activity can be found on page 56. That's a 5 and a 6, page 56 of your distance learning packet. All right, first graders, your page should look like the one on the screen. For this activity, you will be sorting each word based off its vowel sound. So you'll be reading the words and thinking about, is that a short vowel sound or a long vowel sound in the middle? And if it is a short vowel sound, you're going to want to take your pencil and you would write it on this side where the short vowel words go. If it's a long vowel sound, write it on this side with the long vowels. Go ahead and do your best on this work. That is the end of today's lesson. First graders, you worked so hard today. I am so proud of you. Be sure to have someone look over the work that you completed on your activity packet. And what I want you to think about right now is what's one goal you are working on to become a more proficient reader. So think in your head, I know a goal is something I'm trying to do. So maybe it's you're going to work on reading your decodable more often, or work on reading with a family member or a friend more often. Whatever it may be, stick to that goal because you are working so hard and you are going to do so well. Thank you for letting me teach with you today. On the next slide, I'm going to remind you of a few things you can do to continue to work on your reading, but I am so proud of the work you finished today. Give yourselves one last pat on the back. You've earned this. Thank you again for letting me learn and teach with you today. I had so much fun and I'm so excited to teach with you again soon. I want to give you a few reminders of some of the work you can be doing at home to help prepare you for second grade. The first thing you can do is watch the alphabet chant video. This is located on the DPSCD YouTube page. You can also read your decodable reader for the week. That will be located in your activity packet. Be sure to practice your high frequency words. Remember, those words are so important for us as we become better readers and writers. Read 20 minutes and complete a reading log every day. And that reading can be anything. Maybe you help read the newspaper or read a comic book or read a favorite book you have at home. Practice handwriting. Every day you should be practicing writing your letters A to Z, uppercase and lowercase. And if you want, you can also practice writing your high frequency words, writing CVCE words, or writing short and simple sentences. You are all doing such great work, and once again, thank you for letting me teach with you. I'm looking forward to doing it again soon. Have a great day.